Through a lifetime spent in the pursuit of knowledge, one question consumed me. How did our world come to be?
Hello everyone and welcome to PlayStation Access. My name is Ash and today I am taking you out to the wild, wild west. This isn't a land of cowboys and cattle, however. This is a frontier of deadly machines, warring clans, and knotted jungles growing from the ruins of a long-lost civilization. This is Horizon Forbidden West. The sequel to the thunder-jaw-dropping Horizon Zero Dawn, coming to PS4 and PS5 on the 18th of February, Horizon Forbidden West continues Aloy's story as she works to save the planet from a threat with the potential to wipe out all life on Earth. Again. To complete this mission, Aloy heads west through a land blighted by conflict, and also, actual blight, facing enemies both human and machine. But the saviour of Meridian isn't one to back down from a fight. With a gorgeous, diverse landscape to explore and a near-endless supply of tools and weapons to play with, Horizon Forbidden West solidifies itself as the ultimate open-world experience. And over the course of this video, I am going to tell you how. Just to quickly note, this video won't spoil any of Horizon Forbidden West's story, and features our own capture from across the open world. Right, let's dive in. I think it's only fair to start with first impressions, and oh boy, does Forbidden West make an unforgettable one. From the moment you arrive in this lush new world, you are showered with detail. Sights and sounds of a distant future realised so vividly it feels like you could reach through the screen and touch it. Nature has reclaimed the towering buildings and metal structures of the distant past, rising up to smother the remains with its own leafy architecture. Wildflowers bloom in colourful explosions, moss drapes across surfaces in verdant blankets, rock faces glisten and crumble as night and day cycles in the sky overhead. You will never get bored of being here. I still keep expecting to smell pollen and copper from just how real the environment looks, completely engrossed by so many little details as old and new merge seamlessly into one ecosystem. Horizon Forbidden West teems with life no matter where you look, whether it's flora and fauna or imposing machines taking centre stage. Building on the foundations of Horizon Zero Dawn, this land feels both familiar and fresh, a world just as full of wildlife and ferocious clans as its predecessor, yet bigger and bolder, burrowing into what made the original so special and reinforcing it 10 times over. That moment of, oh my goodness, I'm in Horizon, comes with every vista, each mesmerising new biome you uncover its own unique world. A standout moment for me was heading out of the game's opening area, the Daunt, and into a new stretch of dry, arid land. You can just see the long reticulated tentacles of an ancient machine towering from the distant haze, only fully materialising as you close in. Witnessing this spectacle felt like spotting a ghostly shipwreck in the sand, a thrilling shiver running down my spine until I realised I was approaching a deathbed. I was in awe. It's like stepping into the ribcage of a mechanical skeleton, surrounded by the bleached bones of dead machines, with tiny little Aloy picking her way through the remnants of an ages-old war. I think I spent longer here looking up at arching machine limbs and half-buried corruptors than anywhere else in the game. Not including San Francisco, of course, because just look at it! Look at it! Oh my goodness, I'm in Horizon. The open world is a pleasure to explore. From the mountainous terrain of the Daunt to the Forbidden West's crystal-clear beaches, from snow-capped heights to dusty lowlands, from thick, tangled forests to gardens of beautiful plants, to swamps, settlements, and everything in between, travelling to each corner of the West reveals another breathtaking view. And the opportunity to meet new tribes decked out in fantastically intricate outfits. It almost feels too much to pin down in words, but the huge variety of environments serves as constant motivation to delve even further. As if you needed any more excuse to run riot in this gorgeous game. To put it bluntly, it looks incredible. If a picture says 1,000 words, a couple of seconds of footage from this game is a whole dang novel. Horizon Forbidden West doesn't rely on visuals alone though. as much as you can lose hours examining tiny little fireflies swooping in and out of shot or zooming in on rusted scrap in all too recognisable shapes. What makes this game special is how it tells its stories. Lightning hasn't just struck twice with Horizon. It's been strapped to a shock arrow and fired into a sparker for an explosion of engaging side quests, hidden adventures, and machine hunts that genuinely draw you away from your very important main mission. Everything in Horizon Forbidden West matters, from liberating settlements under oppressive rule to simply collecting herbs for a put-upon cook. The butterfly effect of Aloy's good deeds rippling through the lands as you work to make this world a better place. Everyone has their own story, small jigsaw pieces that slot into a grand narrative picture, adding human context to this far-future civilization while simultaneously building its history. For me, however, the best part of Horizon Forbidden West is simply picking a direction and going, more often than not finding long-lost treasures or yet-to-be-discovered machines in the process. Armed with brand new gear that allows you to explore both the skies above and the seas below, it really feels like you can go anywhere on this gigantic map as you craft invaluable gadgets to aid your progress. Glide from lofty signal towers with the shield wing, swim to unseen depths with the diving mask, and explode your way through crystallized caverns with the igniter as you unravel mysteries intertwined with the past and present. Combine all this with the classic abilities from Zero Dawn, like mount overrides and Aloy's mad parkour skills, and the draw of just one more underwater cave, or just one more tall neck climb is near impossible to resist. The former especially with the use of the diving mask, as the game goes below and beyond in making some of the most beautiful underwater environments to explore. Bioluminescent plants guide you through winding tunnels, and the stretch of ocean you can swim in as rays float above and schools of fish swim below is so good it almost has you worried a shark will come and bite you whilst you're admiring the kelp. Land or sea though, just be careful where you go poking around. Far too often my curiosity got the better of me and I found myself face to face with some seriously impressive beasties. Whether it was running off track to figure out what happened to a collapsed cave system and finding a rock breaker lying in wait, or taking a nighttime stroll down the beach to look at the stars and oh my god, what is that? Catching a glimpse of what could lie in wait in these moments is like going outside and suddenly being faced with an urban legend brought to life. That glowing blue light is probably a burrower or a charger herd, but what if it's something else? Forbidden West is an irresistible force of nature, hooking its pullcaster in and yanking your attention to every undiscovered point on its sprawling map. The central story is gripping as ever. Really, I'm not sure how they topped the mind-blowing reveals of the first game, but Guerrilla has managed it. But the sheer level of choice when it comes to side activities means you're never left wanting when you need a break from the critical path. Old favourites like puzzling out how to scale a tall neck, mastering hunting ground challenges, clearing out enemy bases, and finding vantage points are integral to the experience. But you can also try a hand at specialised melee pit fights, taking down survey drones, machine-riding gauntlet runs, battling in the arena, gathering parts for salvage contracts, and much, much more. The sheer scale of Forbidden West is something to behold, but you never feel overwhelmed by the wealth of activities. They're simply there when you need to catch your breath or try something new.
Great. You just ruined my whole plan here.
Now, in both Horizon games, the feather in the headpiece is the intuitive combat, especially against machines you're encouraged to tactically take down. Horizon Forbidden West has elevated the mix-and-match fun of Zero Dawn, with reams of elemental weapons at your disposal to take down machines big and small, and long, and wide, and winged, and horned, and fanged, and chainsaw-mouthed, and armadillo-shaped, and ones with built-in super soakers, and ones that constantly shoot canisters out their ports. You get the idea. An updated skill tree lets you build Aloy into the fighter that most suits your playstyle. My favourite, Warrior, is centred around close combat with the spear and creating opportunities for critical hits, but there's plenty of choice for strategic players. Master the art of ambushing as a trapper, or become one with your surroundings as an infiltrator, or pick a little of everything to maximise your options in a fight. Each skill unlocked counts towards gaining a Valor Search, with 2 available in each tree. These special moves upgrade Aloy's battle prowess for a period as they bolster her resolve, complete with badass animation to really seal the deal. Aloy smearing war paint on her face in the middle of smashing rebel faces in never gets old. Basically, you can play Horizon Forbidden West however you like. Aloy might be a fully realised character with her own personality, but her playstyle is as malleable as her ever-growing wardrobe. Different quests encourage using a variety of approaches, so you're always growing and learning with Aloy as she gains new experience. Putting this to use against your enemies is nothing short of awesome, yes, but the enemies themselves, the new machines roaming the wilds, still manage to top an already towering roster. Instead of frequent watchers, we have the meerkat-like burrowers, who are able to burst out the ground and savage Aloy with gnarly spinning attacks. Bristlebacks rampage like wild boars, and sunwings rule the skies with plasma volleys. One of my greatest joys in playing Horizon Forbidden West was filling out my machine catalogue as I found ever more fantastical beasts tucked away in unexpected corners of the map. I don't want to give too much more away, but I will show you the slaughter spine to get one last taste of how big and brutal the new additions can get. Absolutely not to be messed with, as I learned when I found this bad boy on a little detour I treated myself to, and swiftly learned how they got their name. Horizon Forbidden West is a true sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, taking an already brilliant game full of original ideas and pushing its limits to the stars. I've deliberately avoided talking about the heart of Horizon's narrative to preserve your own playthrough experience, but know that it is just as compelling and heart-wrenching as you'd expect. Honestly, it is a joy to step back into Aloy's world, especially as we're thrust into a whole new portion of it in the wild environments of the Forbidden West. This is a masterwork of machines, a reflection on growth, both literally in its rampant natural world and figuratively as Aloy learns about herself and her planet, and a captivating, grin-inducing pleasure to play. You want to see what's at the bottom of a perilous ruin, you want to figure out what that strange technology you've collected does, and you're encouraged to see it all by the dual force of Aloy's determination and the open world's brilliant design. Horizon Forbidden West is the ultimate open world experience, as commanding as its central protagonist in every way, and well worth taking a look at for anyone interested in incredible stories and beautiful worlds. Just be careful, you might not be able to pull yourself away again. Oh, look at that. Oh, I have so many feelings! Thank you for listening to them all. Are you excited for Horizon Forbidden West, coming on the 18th of February on PS4 and PS5? What are you most excited to see or do first? What type of machines are you hoping for? Let us know in the comments below. As always, I've been Ash, and this has been PlayStation Access. Don't forget to subscribe for more PlayStation goodness, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.
PlayStation